the journal was founded by several people that were all at the University of Minnesota, my home institution, actually by one person, James Tracy, but it was connected to the founding of the Center for Early Modern History at the University of Minnesota. And that was a project of several people that actually were all early modernists, but representing completely different parts of the world. So Ted Farmer, who was a specialist in Ming China, Ann Waltner, who's a specialist in Ming China, Russ Menard, who's a specialist in early American economic history, Carla Phillips, who was a specialist in the Iberian world, the Spanish Empire, and then Jim Tracy, who was a specialist of the intellectual history of Europe. And those 5 people realized at a certain point that they were all studying the same time and that they were all becoming interested in the things that made the early modern period unique because of its interconnectivity that distinguished it from what came before. And so they decided to develop a curriculum, decided to build this center. Eventually it led to the founding of this journal. And so from the very beginning, it was supposed to be about trying to understand early modernity as a period of world history, as something that was new precisely because it involved the entire world being interconnected in a way that it had not been before. So it absolutely was not something that was understanding early modernity as a European concept that then may or may not apply to other parts of the world. Now that said, there are always things that you lose whenever you try to make everybody involved, and that's kind of one of the challenges of the journal, is to try to find different frames that make sense in a way that will allow a very wide geographic coverage. And so when we have proposals for special issues, for example, we never accept it if it doesn't have some kind of conceptual framework that allows multiple geographies to be involved. And in fact, most of the proposals that we get are not that way, so we do have a little bit of a difficult time